I struggled with my mental health since I was 16, and I'm 20 now. When I was 16, I just changed. I stopped going to school, I stayed at home, played on the computer. I did that for 3 years until last year. I wasn't doing anything. I was quite depressed, I had no motivation to get out of bed in the morning, and I didn't have any work experience or qualifications. I joined Empowering Enterprise and met my mentor in February 2018, but then in April I had a really horrible personal experience and my mental health got even worse. I quickly disengaged from the project and things went really downhill for me. I read online that it takes 10 days of dehydration to die. So I went 8 days without food or water, but eventually gave in. I went to Asda and bought vodka, Coke and Red Bull. I booked a taxi for 260 quid to go to a beach near Bournemouth. I knew if I could get drunk, I would be able to jump off the cliff. I chose this beach because it's a few 100-metre drop from the cliff top, so you're guaranteed dead at the bottom. I got there and drank, but then because I hadn't eaten in so long, I was just throwing it all up. I just couldn't get drunk. I was too scared to jump. I was there for 7 hours and the police and the chaplains came along. They had negotiators, volunteer workers to distract me. And I didn't jump. They talked me out of it. I was in hospital for 5 months after that, and then I came out in August 2018. But soon after I was discharged, I got the coach to an M5 drop-off point. I wanted to jump out into the traffic. They go 80 or 90 miles an hour on the motorway. I researched this stuff extensively. But the police tracked me, and there were loads of them waiting for me when I got off the coach. So I hid and finally got on public transport towards the cliffs in Bournemouth again. But the police caught up with me once I got there. They took me to get assessed again and I was sectioned. I went back to hospital. Then in October 2018, I was out of hospital again, re-engaged with Empowering Enterprise and my mentor. Towards the end of my time in hospital, I started to get some goals in my mind. It was great to have my mentor there waiting for me when I was ready. I knew they could help me with getting information and qualifications and get support to apply to college. I want to go to college next year to do painting and decorating, and I've applied now. The college have needed to seriously consider whether they would take me because of my history, but doing Empowering Enterprise has really helped my case. I'm doing functional skills in English and maths and a work-based learning course. Before the programme, I didn't have a CV and I didn't have any knowledge of where to go or what to do to look for work. But now I've gone into stores in the town centre and asked to speak to the manager about possible part-time jobs. But before, I would never have done that at all. And my confidence has improved so much because we have done talking and listening activities and people have offered support and advice. These people are more mature than I am and I have been able to hear different people's opinions and experiences. From the moment I signed up, I never felt judged here, so I can talk about my feelings now and that helps me understand them. I used to be a hermit and I'd only speak when someone spoke to me and I'd say as little as possible. I just didn't have the confidence before. When I did have to speak, it was all monotone, but now there is actually emotion in my voice. Now I can talk to anyone and I actually enjoy it. I might not have everything going for me at the moment and I still don't have the best of days, but I'm living a life. Just coming here uplifts my spirits. When I don't want to attend my sessions, but then I make myself turn up, I'll end up having the best time and being really happy all day. I'm so grateful for that. Everything can be solved. There isn't a single thing worth killing yourself over. I appreciate life so much. Life is so precious.